Today, we're here to talk about something important. I am completely ashamed and flabbergasted about how bad this situation got. I don't believe how many people drew backlash for talking about how bad their experience with the Leonhart pop-up shop went. There are I've seen at least 5 different YouTubers who talked about their negative experience and were attacked for it. So no, we're not doing that. This is not how it's going to go. You can't tell somebody about their experience. You're not going to tell somebody what they can and can't say about what they went through. That's not going to happen. The squad, the Pokemon squad, one of the best YouTube channels on this platform. 2 of the nicest people, the entire family. They're saints. Saints. Went to the event, did not enjoy it, didn't like it, and were harassed for it. I don't understand how you can have a negative experience with an event or whatever, tell the people about how negative it was, and the people, because they love and idolize somebody so much, can come back and try to humiliate you, try to come back and to say it was your fault you didn't experience it, try to say, oh no, it was the sponsors, oh no, it was the event holders. Nobody's perfect. I'm sorry if I just burst your bubble and you didn't understand that before and you thought everybody was perfect, but the fact of the matter is nobody's perfect. I am not perfect. Leonhart is not perfect. Rev, Danny, Nate, all these people are not perfect. So when I see something like this and everybody wants to disperse all the blame, oh no, it's not his fault, it's his fault. His name was everywhere on that event. It was his idea. With that being said, he gets a percentage of the blame. You don't blame the people for having a negative experience. You blame the vendor. You blame the person behind it all. Everybody affiliated with that event deserves blame, not the people who attended it. If you see this troll, please leave a comment and say barbecue. BBQ, that's all I'm asking. Because they decided to go after the squad because the squad voiced their experience with the pop-up shop. And this person didn't like it. So you know what? I stepped in. Because John, Dallas, Squad Mom, the baby, they're all saints. But guess what? I'm not. I don't have my halo yet. So if you want to take it to the ground, I will go all the way down there with you. If you see that person, please comment barbecue. And if they ask why, tell them the champ is looking for them. Because I will not allow this to happen. Nobody's perfect. Everybody deserves accountability with anything that they're affiliated with. Nobody tried to give accountability to the unlisted Leaf situation. He got paid off the situation. Everybody tried to blame StockX. It was his fault too. When they came to him, he didn't turn down the check, did he? He didn't apologize for what happened, did he? No. He left and came back and act like nothing happened. Okay. So, with all that being said, my name is Alexander Leviathan, and no matter who believes me or not, who argues with me in my comment section or not, I am the Pokemon World Champion. And because John and Dallas waited 5 hours in that line to get an unsatisfying conclusion to that event, I'll be opening 10 packs. 5 and 5. I just grabbed a bunch of packs. We'll see. But this kind of situation completely floored me, boiled my blood. Unbelievable. I try not to be upset and angry on the internet because that's not a proper look for somebody. But you know what? Today, it got to me. So because people wanted to act in a certain way, that's okay. I'll return that same energy and we'll see. I'm sure if they paid the money, the cost of the tickets and everything that they had to do in order to get to that event, I'm pretty sure if John and Dallas just put that towards a base set pack of their own, they would have opened a pack at home and been happier than going there and wasting their time. Like I said, I don't like being this upset on the internet. I don't like being this upset on my channel because I like to be happy. I like to be a person who spreads goodwill. I like to be a person who can tell you what's going on and, you know, just hollow air. Nice. A person who can be honest. A person who can be honest. That's what I'm trying to say. And everybody deserves accountability. You don't get into a car crash and say, oh, well, it wasn't your fault. It was Geico's fault. It was Toyota's fault. You deserve some modicum of accountability in that situation. You're going to blame Geico and you're going to blame the car. You were responsible for the car leaving your driveway. It was his idea. So you're going to sit there and tell me, oh, just because you love his content, oh, yeah, no, he can't be blamed for anything. No, absolutely not. We're not going to do that. We're going to give people the accountability that they deserve and let everybody know that when you're wrong, it's okay to be wrong. Not everybody's right about everything. Not everybody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Keep trying to stress that. There are a lot of people who like to hide under the veil of, oh, this is complete positivity. Nobody's judged here. Nobody's this, nobody's that. Okay, that's all good. But when a problem does happen, who's responsible for it? The wind? Is the wind responsible for it? Unbelievable. To have two people like John and Dallas who do nothing to anybody. Nothing at all. Don't try to ruffle feathers. Just try to spread the light of their religion as much as possible. Try to be as positive as much as possible. Get that kind of hate. Get that kind of hate just because they didn't enjoy an event. Unbelievable. Like I said, it's all good though. I understand they try to be as thankful and as grateful as possible about everything, and I do appreciate that. But like I said before, I'm not that type of person. I'm so grateful that I have the platform that I do. I'm grateful that people come to watch my content, and I love the individuals who come daily and the people that I trust and all that other stuff, but I am not going to absolve anybody of responsibility. I will not absolve everybody and anybody of responsibility for something that there was their idea. If it was your idea, your name is plastered everywhere. If it was a success, you would have gotten all the credit. But since it was a disaster to some people, you get none of it. It's just everybody else's fault. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Sometimes the world just kills me with that kind of stuff. Unbelievable. I got all the smoke for somebody. That you would dare try to dictate somebody's emotional response to something that you didn't do. They had to drive 3 hours. That's 6 hours back and forth. Wait in line for 5 hours. Seriously? 11 hours of their life gone on something they didn't even enjoy, and it's their fault. Okay. All right. We'll just not blame anybody for that. We'll just say, hey, you know what? It was your fault. You should have did this, and you should have did that, and you should have blah, blah, blah. Right. Everybody can be held accountable for their actions. Nobody should just be not held accountable. So just see not given any type of blame, even though it was their situation that led to this. There are people who like the event. That's cool. I'm glad that people like the event. I'm glad it wasn't a total wreck. But you don't try to go around and tell people how they should feel about an event they thought wasn't good, something they didn't enjoy. You had to force them to enjoy it. Force them to, oh yeah, no, it was probably your fault. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. And then we start making ridiculous claims, talking about people's looks, what their hair is like, trying to tell them that they're a bad parent. That's going too far. That's going too far, especially if you weren't there. If you weren't there, how are you able to have an opinion about anything? But you know what? Like I said, it's all good. If anybody sees that person that I pointed to earlier in the video, please let them know. Send them to my page because I got all the time in the world to turn them into barbecue. All the time in the world. John and Dallas, do not let this dictate what you guys do in the future. You didn't enjoy it, that's fine. There have been movies I've gone to that I didn't enjoy, and I didn't let anybody tell me, oh, well, you should have did this, you should have did this. There have been football games I went to that I haven't enjoyed. And just because I was there, and just because blah, 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 blah. Don't let anybody try to dictate or minimize your voice. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. And that's just what it is. I'm gone.